All right, back to square one, it seems, and the performance today and the result. What do you make of it?
Now you be part of my problem.
What did I do? You?
You are my number one problem.
Madrid they win match now. Joy supposed.
Madrid they win match. Where you did do Arsenal game yesterday? Should be a Man U match now. You see carry me come here. When I not say you no go good today now. When I the beg person wey get visit to open his shop. 5 minutes make game start. I the beg oga open your shop. I told you this thing. I told you. You get any Man U fan wey don stand there now do interview wey resemble human being? If your hair no grow, your biabia grow. If your biabia no grow, you there like me where they find your own hair. I mean, nothing what I get. This is who I am. This is who we are. The most deceitful football club in the world. You they go to watch your team. You don't know what to expect. Look at us. Look at us. First game of the year for View Center. Just look at us. But am I surprised? I am not surprised. Anybody where they expect magic from Amorim is just deceiving himself. There can't be magic. It can't happen. Waiting people they expect no day. And anybody where they talk to me say, maybe go back to waiting Ruth Van Nistelrooy do or waiting be name. They have do. You are deceiving yourself. This is not football. 90 minutes. One shot on target from the penalty spot. Against Brighton. Home and away. 2-1, 3-1. We managed to get one penalty. But why will I be surprised? Look at the kind of players I have. There is no Premier League team in England that will have a Garnacho and Rashford that will be crying about wingers. But these guys are out of it. Because they can't play here. Against Southampton, Amorim, they touchline. They take Garnacho. Go in. You are not a wing back. You are a 10. But by his nature, by the kind of winger where he be, he cannot play as one of these 10. If you watch Garnacho when he carry ball on the run, he has this heavy touch mentality. And he can only drive with that football when he is playing from far wing side. Because he will explore more space. Because when you are playing wing back, you have the whole of that touch line to cover as your territory. But when you are one of the 10, you have to be a Messi. Your touches must be close to you. You can't be touching ball 2-3 inches wide because your opponent is in your front. So he can play the same thing with Rashford. Everybody when they watch ball knows that Rashford cannot play as one of the 10 in Amorim's system because every time we try him as a number 9, he fell. These are orthodox wingers. They play when they enjoy their football when they are in space. The difference between Garnacho, Rashford, and Ahmad is simple. Ahmad does not push ball so wide. He's very close to his ball. He has that close control mentality. So for you to even get the ball from him, it's a problem. The only minus I see is his physicality, which I think maybe he might work on or use experience. We have seen the likes of David Silva then. You get, but how can I play 3-4-3 without wing backs? Mazraoui is not a wing back. Diego Dallo is not a wing back. Manchester United fans calling for Osimhen or Gyökeres is like somebody going to fill station to buy fuel and you don't have a car. Where you want Pam? Where you want Pam? If we're in the condition of Arsenal, where Kai Havertz is missing every day, we can say, okay, the chances are coming, but the so-called number 9 is not converted. So let's go get a number 9. You don't know your problem and you want to solve your problem. How?
Your solution on the cast set from the beginning.
If you go to market now, get me 2 wingers. Traditional wing backs that can play in 3-4-3 and will play 6 months. And Højlund or Zexi are not converting their chances. Who then go for a striker? Or you buy 2 wing backs and 1 number 9 at the same time. Where is the money? Ratcliffe is looking like somebody who is hungry. He's looking so terrified on the bench. You know, buy food to chop, you go buy share for Man U. You're not even looking like a rich man. How can you think well? I dey here, they see me at the shave. I look good. A billionaire with one of the largest petrochemical industry in the world cannot even shave. Dress well, no problem. And you are representing Manchester United, a traditional football club. Other teams, as this man come now, he go inject money. You are busy cutting people's salary. Children don't feel like I'm drink again for Man U. All down to you. The window is on. Today is 19th. We don't have any intention of getting one player. So the front line is dead. Let's forget about the front line. Now go to the midfield. When the game was on, I told you, this Meno is just a matter of time. He is not here. He is gradually making Ogate now look bad. You dey see him? He don't drag Ogate because the energy not
too much.
The energy not there at the same level. Anybody when they argue with me, just go and watch Man City Man U first 15 minutes. Watch him as a man. That is whom you need to partner to play as that true number 6. Their energy must be at the same level. You destroy. You're not chasing. You're not retrieving ball. You don't even have the ability to give accurate pass. So you can thrive in a midfield of 3. But in this midfield of 2, you cannot. And there is a certain to be called there. Play the boy for me. So long as Ogate did that, the job will not be much on him. Play the 2 of them. I don't like it when injury leads you into discovering things. You are a manager. You have to see things.
Proactive.
You have to be
Walk ahead.
You have to be proactive. You don't need something to happen for you to do something. Men are not go walk. So our midfield was dead. As at the time the 2 of them were subbed out, they were nothing. And you can't say Ogate is bad, no. But when you are playing in this midfield of 2, and only you they do the work, it will affect you. Even against Southampton, now what's happened? Then you go to the back line, problem. Lenny Yoro, whether people like it or not, I don't care about the price. I don't care about the price. Mourinho said, if you place 100 billion pounds price on your player and somebody agreed to pay, it's not your fault. And it doesn't mean the player worth it. He doesn't worth it. Because even a certain, what is his name? Pascus at 22 couldn't play 22 league matches in a season. And this guy played from Lille to Man U. Injury came in. Then he suffered 3 months injury in his back. You tried him on the right wing back, right center back day before yesterday. It didn't work. Today, you then bring him. The 2 goals we considered was from there. So a poor Martinez can't give you this. The poorest Martinez cannot allow this. And there is a way to go into games. First impression. Okay, you want to rest Martinez, no problem. Can he come and play the first half? If we are up, 2-1, 1-0 up, you can pull him out. The moment you don't day. From the first minute we are down, our loopholes we are just discovered very easily. They exploit it.
You think I say with Euro, he did so. He has to be involved. That money where they sign him alone.
No, sir.
The investment big. No, wait, hold on. No be bad.
No, I disagree.
It ain't easy for you today here they talk about business-wise. You look back at the last 150 million man you spend. Surely you must give these players a chance because there's a reason why those investments were made. And at the Ratcliffe beginning of investment be that. If you can't turn on them now, they say, oh, my, this boy no rich. Nah. Less than 7 months.
I am only saying at 19, it's a big excuse, bro. No, it's a big excuse.
How old is Dean Housing at Bournemouth?
That is not, everybody cannot be him. Everybody cannot be Messi and Ronaldo.
That already cancels it. I know why even call Kubasi for Baka.
No, if you're calling Kubasi, we've seen it. We've seen someone like Michael Owen at 16.
So why making an excuse for Euro at 19?
I am making an excuse for him because of whom he is. Individual differences cannot be relegated when we argue things. Don't make it look like 60 million pounds is one money nobody have spent.
It no be about the money. Well,
no, you are saying you can't spend that money. You are pitching it on the money. And then I will remind you, somebody like Nkunku is struggling to play in Premier League. There is a certain Calvin Phillips in Man City. There is something like a Matthias Nunes. So nobody talks about them. So because he's 60 million, it's not enough to make him a regular starter, even when it's not working. Even if he was there during the pre-season, then he started the season with us. Obviously, by now, changes for the one day. He just came back from injury. A team with squad depth will walk him into the team gradually. Give him that 20 minutes, 30 minutes, playing when we have a lesser opponent. Because by Man U standard, as we speak now, Brighton is no longer a lesser opponent to us. They have about 6 wins ahead of us. We have 1.
So you dey blame Amorim for managing them wrongly. Now what do you do now?
If you go to the backline, he was the problem there in the backline today before Onana. Yes, he was a problem because if you play Martinez, Maguire, and Delete, we won't be where we are. Because there is a certain Mazara up there to help Delete from the right back, which is normal. But today, everything, even Dalo needs to double up to even help him. I remember when Bruno Fernandes floated a ball to our left wing, and people were like asking, where is Dalo? And I said, at that point in time, Diego Dalo was in our own half. Because every single player in Brighton is pexy. If there is one thing Brighton can proud of, is that they have energy players who are very pexy. And Dalo no. So that was our weakness. I blame him for doing that. Because I keep saying it every day. If you can't get a goal against your opponent, just close your back. Close your back.
Was there any difference between this game and the Southampton game?
There was a difference. The difference is the scoreline.
No, minus the scoreline and the finishing from Brighton. Was there any other difference, like performance-wise, from the away team and Man U at home?
No. The difference, when I said the scoreline, the difference is this. Brighton took their chances. Southampton didn't take theirs. If Southampton were 2 goals up, that miracle won't happen. If we are losing 2-1 at 80th minute, there is hope. But we are losing. Check the 3 games we lost at Old Trafford. These games ended before they started. Bournemouth. Newcastle was 2-0 down first half. We are done. You get? So when you are 2-0 down, the psychology is also down. There is a limit to what you can do when it comes to reacting. You get? If you are losing a game 1-0, the pressure is on you. When you get an equalizing goal, the pressure in football cannot hang in balance. It will be on somebody. So it fluctuates. So when you get the equalizing goal now, the pressure will move to your opponent. You now, you are like, I was losing, I stand nothing. I win, I lose. You go. That was what happened between us and Southampton. And it couldn't happen between us and Brentford and Newcastle because there was already a 2-goal margin. And we couldn't do anything. But when it comes to performance on my own side, it's the same team. This team, people say congested fixture that I played too many games. Should I believe that? Because after the Southampton game, my manager said Ogata is exhausted. But I said this is Manchester United. When you come to Manchester United, you must be ready to play at least 50 games in a season. Because we play in Champions League ordinarily under normal circumstances. A Manchester United player should be ready to play Champions League, play Premier League, play FA Cup, at least 3 in a week. You must have that energy level. Forget about your skill. If you don't have that mental maturity, if you don't have the capacity, forget it. So, if he's making that excuses, maybe. But to me, realistically, coming to Man U, you must be ready.
More talk about, at the point, the talk now say Amorim never trained with these players. Now, after several training days and everything now, the performance level never change. These players now, they don't lose how many matches? I think 5 inside the last 7 with 1 draw and 1 win for the Premier League. Are these players actually this bad? Because I want to know how long before the lens now go turn to Amorim say, oh boy, waiting to happen here.
If somebody say the squad is bad, the person might be right. He might be right only if he's saying, based on what team Amorim wants to play, based on the pattern he wants to play, these players are bad. So what it means is that when you force a right fullback to go and play as a wing back in Mazara, he will be bad. When you force someone like Diego Dalo, who is a fullback, to go and play left wing back, he will also be bad. When you want to play a traditional winger as Garnacho, and you want to play him as one of the 10, he will be bad.
Do they need to be bad?
No.
People don't play all these things before now.
Now, individual differences there in the sense that there are people who find it very easy to adjust to situations. You've seen it in
This set of players, they are too stiff.
you've seen it in Ahmad. You've seen it in Mazarav. Those guys didn't come to Man U to play this football, but this is the football, and they are managing. Even Thiago Dalot, at least what he's giving us, if Garnacho can give it to us, it will be a different case. So if you say the squad is bad, maybe tactically they might be bad. But overall, if we should go back to maybe now, get another manager, go back to 4-man back line, play the traditional 3 midfielders, play the traditional wingers, they might turn up. You get? They might turn up. But to sustain it will be, it's not the problem. Because here now we are now seeing their energy level and the concentration level. So in 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 formation, you play it, you lose one, you draw one, you win one, you do it every season, 38 games, maybe you win 18. But it won't win you anything. I like the test. We need to inject players. There's no argument about it. Right. If the money is not there, it's not my fault. They blow the money. So Amorim has a big job.
Now he remains
the number one job now. Keep Manchester United in Premier League. 14 points to go. 14 points, less than 5 games. In plus and minus 17. You can lose 12. Just win 5. We are in the league. Then try and revive the ones you can revive. Then by summer, we do a giveaway, not selling. Now giveaway with the go-to. Yes, now, who the price Rashford? Imagine somebody like Casemiro, they man you on 350. Anthony's on his way out. Loan though. Can we get a loan? We pay 150, the people pay 200. You not go good. So we are in a big problem. Any United fan expecting miracle, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen that easily. We'll go again. Midweek Rangers.
Weekend Fulham. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.